friends, sometimes we might find ourselves worrying about different situations in life. Maybe we're nervous for a big test we have coming up at school, or maybe we are starting a new sport or club and we're nervous about making new friends. Any of these situations can make us feel worried, but the Bible tells us that we can trust God and He will ease our worries. We saw in the book of Judges this week that Gideon was worried he would not be able to lead the Israelites out of captivity. Gideon asked God to prove that he was trustworthy over and over. We saw that God did not get angry with Gideon. Instead, He was patient and showed Gideon each and every time that He would not leave Gideon or the Israelite army. It was important to God that Gideon trust Him, forgetting his worry and his fear. I have some things with me today to help me show you why it is important that Gideon fully trust God in this situation. So here I have my worry. You can see it's in this measuring cup. It's a lot of worry. And then I have my trust in God, my trust that He's going to take care of me and make sure that I am taken care of no matter what. So I'm going to show you what happens when I mix my worry and my trust in this cup. So I'm going to pour in my worries. There they are. I have my worries right here in my cup. And now I'm going to pour in my trust. All right, we can see that it looks kind of mixed up, but I want you to watch what's happening to my worry and my trust. And if we remember correctly, my worry was yellow and my trust is purple. And so I want you to watch what's happening. You can see that the top is slowly starting to become more yellow, and the bottom is starting to become more purple. I'm going to use my spatula here, and I'm going to mix those two colors back up. We're going to mix, because I trust God, but sometimes I worry He's not going to take care of me. So I'm going to mix those two back up, because I bet they can be mixed in there together. Let's watch what happens. Oh, I see lots of bubbles at the top. Those are some interesting bubbles. Oh, it looks like the bubbles are starting to separate a little bit. They're not all the way at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to get a little bit closer for you. You can see that my bottom is getting more and more purple, and it's moving those bubbles up to the top. And there's a very faint line of it at the top of that yellow color of my worry. So, after just a few minutes of waiting, we can see that my yellow worry has separated itself back out from that trust, the trust that I have in God. And so my worry is not able to stay mixed with my trust in God. God needs me to trust Him fully, all the time, without worrying about what may happen today or tomorrow or sometime in the future. Just like my worry and trust can't be mixed together, God couldn't have Gideon worried about defeating the Midianites because he would not be fully trusting God to deliver the Israelites out of captivity. I know that sometimes it might be hard to forget our worries and fully trust God, but we see His promise to be there for us all throughout the Bible. The book of Deuteronomy in chapter 31 and verse 8 says, "The Lord Himself will go before you. He will be with you. He will not leave or forget you. Don't be afraid. Don't worry." And similarly, in the book of Isaiah, chapter 41 and verse 10, it says, "So don't worry, because I am with you. Don't be afraid, because I am your God. I will make you strong and will help you." And in Matthew chapter 6 and verse 34, Jesus says to us, So don't worry about tomorrow. I hope that these verses can encourage you to worry less and to trust in God's never-ending faithfulness to us. Have a great week.